Joe, to win 5 of these last 7, including this series against the Angels, your team has to feel pretty good about itself.
Well, I feel good about them if they don't. I feel pretty darn good, especially, you know, how grueling yesterday's game and how tough it was to lose that game to just to bounce back right away and do what we did today. You know, it's a good indication for me for the second half.
13 and a third scoreless innings now for Chien-Ming Wang. What more can you say about him?
You know, this kid has that thing he keeps dealing with his finger, but again, it's nothing that hurts him. It's just something that, you know, gets to look pretty ugly. But he's pretty special. I mean, lefty, righty, it doesn't matter. I mean, that first inning changed rapidly. You know, you get a 3-1 count, and all of a sudden this man at first base, nobody out, and Georgie throws him out, and we get an out, and all of a sudden the game just rolls our way.
He looks like he's filing the nail between innings, and yet it doesn't bother him during the innings.
Yeah, I mean, it gets, as I say, it gets a little ugly after a time, but that's just what he's going to have to deal with throughout his career, and, you know, he seems to be dealing with it pretty well.
Joe, does the break come at a good time? You said you wanted to win series, and you take 3 out of 4 and then 2 out of 3 here. But does it come at a good time for this club?
Well, they're tired. I mean, there's no question. I think all ball clubs could say the same thing. You know, the weather's been hot. We've been playing tough ball games. We really haven't had a lot of situations where we could rest guys. And the fact that we beat this team 2 out of 3 and played a tough game yesterday, I thought that was. You know, I think it's going to make us feel better about ourselves because of how troubling it's been trying to beat them.
Is there anything carry over in terms of team morale from beating the Angels that you can carry into the second half of the season?
Well, that's what I was talking about. I hope, you know, we feel good about ourselves because you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, yesterday they had good pitching, and we had good pitching. I mean, you know, 1 run apiece for 12 innings, and then all of a sudden, you know, an error and they score a run. So good pitching is always going to stop good hitting. And the ability to come back the way we did, and especially against this team, you know, hopefully helps us in the second half.